This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, received 6 new Emirati envoys who were sworn in the presence of Dubai's Crown Prince, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, and Dubai's Deputy Ruler, His Highness Sheikh Maktoum bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, as well as the UAE's Foreign Minister, His Highness Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan. The new envoys included UAE ambassadors to the Ukraine, Greece, Argentina, Bangladesh, Vietnam, and the permanent representative of the UAE to the United Nations. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed congratulated the new envoys on their new positions and called on them to be ambassadors of peace and noble humanitarian values, and to serve their country and people. He also asked them to build relations with decision-makers and officials in the respective countries. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed wished them success in their new jobs and to bolster UAE interests and national goals, and to enhance the UAE's reputation internationally. Among the 6 to be sworn in was Lana Nusaybeh, the first ever UAE female delegate to the United Nations. His Highness Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the UAE's foreign minister, met with US Secretary of State John Kerry in London on Friday. During the meeting, His Highness Sheikh Abdullah and Kerry discussed cooperation ties between the UAE and the US, as well as the latest developments in the region and the peace process in the Middle East. According to news agency WAM, His Highness Sheikh Abdullah stated that it is important to see the US's efforts towards the peace process, which, he added, is supported by the UAE and from the Arab side. The arrivals hall at Abu Dhabi International Airport will be relocated to the lower level of Terminals 1 and 3 from this Tuesday. That's according to an announcement made by the Abu Dhabi Airports Company. People meeting passengers have been advised that they should head to the new lower level entrances of the building and to use the fast drive-by lane, or to park in the allocated car parks and walk into the new arrivals hall. Travellers are now able to access parking, taxis and limousines just 20 metres away from the customs lounge through a tunnel that connects the area with the new arrivals hall. The construction of the tunnel and the expansion of the arrivals hall is a part of the airport's capacity enhancement plan. The plan will also include the expansion of the baggage handling system, the creation of 20 new departure gates, a new business lounge and a new gateway for the A380. The northern runway will also be updated and 9 new aircraft parking spaces will be created. The Abu Dhabi Police are warning of the risks of fireworks as the country gears up for the Eid holidays. The police force have launched a campaign under the title of Your Safety, which, according to officials, is to promote awareness among community members and the dangers associated with fireworks, especially among children and teenagers. Colonel Humaid Saeed Al-Afrit, the head of the Firearms and Explosive Department at the ADP Security and Ports Affairs, is urging the community to avoid negative behaviour and practices that may cause physical damage, environmental pollution and fires. He also stressed the need for parents to educate their children on the risks of using firecrackers. A fire broke out in the early hours of this morning in the Business Bay area of Dubai. The fire caught ablaze in a building currently under construction, and fire officials stated that they had been at the site from 5:30 a.m. this morning and that the fire is under control. According to reports, workers who were in the building at the time were rescued in a joint helicopter mission between the civil defence personnel and the Dubai Police. Officials revealed that around 6 workers were lifted from the roof of the building and then transferred to hospital. Dubai's DM healthcare officials have announced that they will provide 25 free open heart surgeries for poor children in Afghanistan. Dr. Azad Mupin, the chairman of the foundation, made the announcement, stating that they will identify 25 children from Afghanistan with the help of the local health authorities, who will then be taken to the DM healthcare hospitals in Kerala within a year. This comes as a part of the company's Care Beyond Boundaries, a charity drive to help poor patients in various countries, including India and the Philippines. The DM Foundation has just completed 12 free heart surgeries for children from the Philippines from a target group of 25 kids at the Malabar Institute of Medical Sciences, a hospital under the DM Healthcare Group. The much-awaited Ramadan night market opened its doors on Thursday night at the Dubai World Trade Center. The market was formally inaugurated by His Excellency Abdul Rahman Saif Al Ghurair, the chairman of the Dubai Chamber of Commerce and Industry. This year's market boasts new features such as an Arabian souk, a fashion pavilion, a health and beauty bay, and a special kids zone. This, of course, is off the back of around 400 outlets who are offering excellent bargains. Exhibitors are displaying products ranging from gifts, electronics, perfumes, cosmetics, jewellery, household items, and much more from around the globe. And organisers are expecting a footfall of around 100,000 visitors over the 10-day event. Running until August the 10th, the shopping fiesta will be on from 8 p.m. through to 2 a.m. every day during Ramadan and from 5 p.m. to 12 midnight throughout Eid.
The main idea is that this market during Ramadan in Dubai, there was nothing of this sort. So we thought, why not bring on the Ramadan night market to the visitors of Dubai and to the entire UAE, because that's when especially the last 10 days is when people shop a lot for their Eid preparation, and this is the perfect timing. And it's night market because whole day people are kind of going to work, then they come home, rest, and night is when they are free, and this is one place for all your shopping needs. Last year and this year comparatively, there's a lot of difference. We have a kids play area wherein kids can enjoy a lot. We have games, we have kid games, we have bouncy castles, we have kids workshops for them. We have a free beauty demo area as well, wherein visitors can get free trials, makeup, beauty demos, facials, nail art done. We also have an exclusive fashion pavilion. We have a food court. So there's a lot of stuff to be done over here.
And finally, looking to other news now, Bollywood superstar Shah Rukh Khan broke his fast in Dubai with thousands of fans on Thursday night, along with his co-star Deepika Padukone and director Rohit Shetty. The stars and director were in Dubai to promote their latest romantic comedy, Chennai Express, and made an appearance at the Arabian Centre Mall in Al Kawanij at 6:30 p.m. Chennai Express is the story of a man who travels from Mumbai to South India in order to discover himself and then falls in love with the daughter of a Don, which Khan stated is a clean, straightforward family film that will appeal to all of his fans. The film also sees Khan and Padukone reunite after the hit film Om Shanti Om back in 2007. And Khan's last movie was Jab Tak Hai Jan last year.